the long tail. The reason I'm on this ridiculous to many people garage sale hustle thing is because the quickest way, by the way, because I knew I was gonna be here, do you know how crazy it is, especially in a market like this where eBay, because Amazon wasn't here, is even more mature and ahead? Do you understand how crazy it is that if you went to the clearance aisles of your 5 biggest retailers in Australia, bought things on clearance, went home, relisted it, and posted on eBay, that the far majority of this audience could make between $50,000 to $100,000 a year just on doing that for 9 to 10 hours a day?
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So as you can see in the previous clip, that was Gary Vee talking about, doing eBay and then flipping stuff to gain a lot of money, $50,000 to $100,000 a year, which is all well and said and done. And to be honest, it is kind of as easy as he says it is. There's just little minor things that you need to know about in order to, do what he's talking about. But this is the reason I gave up eBay and why I don't really flip anything anymore. I started eBay in November of last year. That's when I posted my first thing, and actually I sold that first thing within a couple minutes, to be honest. One of the reasons I sold that is because the person who bought it, it was worth more than what I sold it for. So that person was actually a flipper herself, and she bought it and flipped it, and she made more money than I sold it for. And that was kind of funny, but I didn't really feel any ill will towards that. I was like, oh, well, I have a lot to learn to do this stuff. And when I started to get into eBay, I actually kind of liked it. I like going to the Goodwills. I like listing the things. I liked it. After a couple months, it kind of wore on me. I started to not like it anymore. Actually, I kind of started hating it, especially going to Goodwills. Just the people there are kind of snotty, and it's just not a good place to be. And I just hated the environment. I started to hate listing things, especially clothes, because you had to measure it. You had to know the fabric. You had to know if it's sold. Like, you would have to look it up. When you were at the Goodwills, what I would do is I would always have to look up everything, because I had no idea what sold and what was worth getting, and then trying to flip it and stuff. So I had to look up everything on my phone, and it took me hours and hours just to get something from the Goodwill. One thing I started to hate as well was going to the post office. It's not really a big deal to go to the post office, but it's just something I just did not like doing for some reason. I don't know. Gary Vee's theory on making $50K to $100K is actually very realistic, because it's honestly not that hard to do it. The only problem is if you don't love it, then it's hard to do it. I mean, yeah, I could be making a lot more money than I am right now, which is $0, by the way. But I could be making a lot more money right now, but I just don't love it. I started to hate it. And me personally, I like to do whatever the heck I want to do. So I gave it up. And that's why I don't do it anymore. And that's why I know doing something just for the money is never going to be enough, because yes, I would love to have more money and I would love to make a lot of money, but I don't want to do it in a way where I just don't enjoy doing it. I don't like customers. I didn't like dealing with them. I never really had any issues with it. Out of the many things I've sold, I've only had one customer, complain, and it was an issue because we had miscommunication on what the item had and what didn't have. And it was easy to resolve it. I was just like, okay, I'll just give you some of your money back and then we'll have no issues. And she was fine with it, and that was that. And even though that went smoothly, I just didn't want to deal with other customers at the time, because I was a delivery driver and I know how customers can be. And that's something I just don't want to deal with. Sometime in the future, I'm sure I'm going to have to suck it up and do it. But that's just, for now, it's just something I don't want to do. I still have like 54 items on eBay right now, currently, through the selling process, see if anyone wants it. I honestly might just periodically go to Goodwills and start doing eBay again just to make a little bit of money, but I'm not sure if I will. I'm not sure if I won't, but yep, that's basically it. To sum everything up, I just did not enjoy eBay at all. I did like it at first. It was fun, but then after it just grew on me and I just didn't enjoy it. So that's one reason I know I love trading, is because I've been doing it for however long and I still love it. So, and I'm not even making any money. So that's how you know I love trading. And that's about it. So Gary Vee is correct. You can make a lot of money doing eBay. It's just you have to put in the time, you have to put in the work, you have to do all this stuff. And, you know, some aspects you're not going to like. That's understandable. But you need to like something about it. And I just started to hate everything about it. So that's why I gave it up. And you can do it if you really, really want to. Just hustle and it's all good. But I want to focus on trading, and that is one reason why I gave up eBay. So that's about it. Thanks for watching my videos, and I will see you guys in the next video.